Jonathan Lee Riches, aka JLR. I am in front of the Walker's Fork Missionary Baptist Church. This church is down the street from the home of Don and Candus Wells. And Summer Wells is still missing. It's been a year since Summer Wells went missing. Behind the church is a creek. It is similar to the Beech Creek where Don and Candus Wells live. The Beech Creek goes through their property. I've spoken to neighbors of Don and Candus Wells, and they told me to look in the creek area. Look in the creek area along the creek banks, because that's where possibly Summer could have been disposed of, dumped. I don't like to use those harsh words. This church here, there's a creek, and this is right down the street from the home of Don and Candus Wells. Flip it around. Stillwater Creek. Still water. It's a long, it goes for quite a distance. If it's rainy, the neighbors told me that, the banks fill up. You see how high the bank is? They said it actually fills up and it flows very, very fast. This is along the holler right there, the beginning mountain. This long mountain chain that goes all the way down behind the home of Don and Candus Wells. And you can see the area. Where is Summer Wells? Where is Summer Wells? We heard from John Pruitt. John Pruitt, detective with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. Pruitt said that he believes that Summer Wells is somewhere near their home, the home of Don and Candus Wells. Cross over, but you see, it's just, this goes all the way down, and then you have the Beech Creek. This is not the Beech Creek here, but it's another creek that's similar off of 347. You hear cars, you hear the cars drive past. See and hear that? Where is Summer Wells? 1 year. It's been 1 year since she's been missing. This is kind of what the terrain and the trees look like in the area. Similar to what it would look like a year ago. Also, we heard a lot from Don Wells. He claims to be a religious man. He likes to quote a lot of religious scripture, a lot of Bible verses. If he did something to Summer, is it possible that he would put her at a church? Maybe a church graveyard, just to give Summer a final resting spot. Definitely possible. This is 347. This is actually, at this point, this road is called Lone Star. It connects to 347 at Solomon's Temple Church, which is a few miles down the road there. This is the area. This is the area of Don and Candus Wells. This is the Walker's Fork Missionary Baptist Church. I tried reaching out to the pastor. I think his name was David Bowden, I believe. Not sure if he's the pastor still here. Actually, yeah, it says it here. David Bowden. Pastor David Bowden. So I asked him if, search and rescue was around this area, if they were searching around this area. Haven't heard back from him. So we are actively looking for Summer Wells. If you have any information about the whereabouts of Summer Wells, contact the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Check out all my other videos. I've made hundreds of videos covering all angles of this case extensively, from searches to speaking to neighbors. Talked to a lot of people, businesses that Don and Candus Wells went to. I've visited other churches, to give them food, went to Humane Society, covered this case at a lot of angles. Matter of fact, go over here a minute. This is where the stream crosses over 347. There's a due to the difficulty and high cost of getting someone to mow the cemetery, please limit flowers to the top of stones and vases on side, except on decoration day, when flowers may be set anywhere of the grave. If you want any of these flowers back, please remove before 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, flowers will be discarded except for those on stones and vases on the other side. Thank you, Walkers. Fork Baptist Church. There's a cemetery here, and then this over here. See, the creek doesn't flow much. So, you know, unless there was high waters that day, a body's not going to necessarily float. However, people have been known to put bodies, you know, and throw them along riverbanks and whatnot out of desperation. Because we know that day, June 15th, 2021, that something happened to Summer that afternoon. Then she was reported missing. Was there time? Was this premeditated? Was there time in preparation to do something with Summer, or did an accident happen and then the panic mode set in? And if that's the case, if the panic mode set in, then desperate times, desperate measures. Whoever did whatever with Summer would just put her somewhere very quickly out of desperation, so Summer's not near her home where she was reported missing at. You know, whether it's thrown in a creek, Summer buried somewhere, placed somewhere, taken, hiked somewhere, thrown in the pickup truck or vehicle and put somewhere just out of desperation. Now, very remote back here, very remote in this area. It is also possible that Summer was placed at one location and then, you know, a couple days later, a week later, even a month later, removed to another location, you know, to cover up the crime and, you know, remove her, making sure she's never found. Definitely open-minded to that theory too, and I'm sure investigators are open to that, because we still don't know. We still don't know where Summer is. Year has been too long. Summer's life mattered. At the time, she was only 3 feet 40 pounds. That's what she was listed as. That's tiny. That's not very big at all. 3 feet 40 pounds. You know? So, appreciate everyone out there for the support. Like, hit the notification button, subscribe to my channel for up-to-date information on the Summer Wells case. Let me know what everyone thinks on this case. Comment. Let me know your thoughts, suggestions. Summer Wells matters. Summer's life matters. So, out here looking for Summer Wells. Justice for Summer Wells. Hopefully she is found soon. Everyone be safe and God bless.